Hey Aries, welcome to your weekly reading for December 16th through the 22nd. We're going to connect here, see what's going on. We got our Rudolph deck here again, and we're going to pull a money affirmation card for you all at the end, so stick around for that. Let's see what's happening with Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week ahead. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Here is your Monday, Tuesday. Here is your Wednesday, Thursday, and here is your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, Aries. So first off the bat, you all have 6 of clubs. This is a good sign. It's also very much in your energy, right, Aries? You guys are that fire energy, fire sign energy, and the clubs or the wands have that fire energy. They're the suit of fire. 6 of clubs is also a really positive card in that it indicates some kind of victory, some kind of success. So it's letting us know right off the bat you're going into the week feeling very confident, feeling like there's some good news coming in, or still kind of off, kind of like riding the high of having received some good news. So definitely energy that would indicate success. Sometimes I do see this card come up when some truth has been revealed and someone's being vindicated. And since this is a general reading, for some of you, you may be experiencing the energy in that way. This energy is going to come in different ways for some of you, but sometimes I see this card come up like when somebody's been lying about you, or not being honest, or keeping the truth, or trying to get away with something, and the truth is being revealed, and you might feel vindicated in some way, like, aha, see, now the truth is out. Now people know that what you said about me wasn't true, or people know that you're the one who's been lying. So for some of you, there could be some kind of situation like this as well. I do feel that for whatever reason, like whatever's happening, I feel like some of you, you're so happy about it where you're just like, you're laughing. You're just like sitting there laughing, just like, oh my God, like you're just laughing, like just, and it feels like this relief and this gratitude. So I do think for the majority of you, whatever this has been something that maybe you feel like you've been waiting for a really long time. Now, keep in mind, these are general energies. Keep in mind, not everybody is on the same exact time frame. So maybe it already happened for you the week before. Maybe it's going to happen for you this week. Maybe it might happen for you next week or in a couple of weeks. It is a general reading. But I do feel that many Aries are going to, in the beginning of the week, have some kind of good news or success or something come in, or truth be revealed, where they're just sitting there and laughing out loud to themselves, which is good, which is a good feeling, right? We don't maybe have those feelings often, but I definitely feel like there's a sense of contentment, a sense of joy, a sense of gratitude that's coming in with this thing. Next card here, my darlings, is we have 2 of spades. So 2 of spades, if we were going to translate this into like tarot terms, this would be 2 of swords. 2 of swords is asking you to look at the truth of a situation, okay? And this is what I feel like is happening. I feel that some of you, some truth is being revealed. You're being vindicated in some way, or you're receiving some kind of like a promotion or something that you were after, and maybe there were people that were like trying to make you look bad or trying to sabotage you. And so you might be feeling that just because things have turned around in your favor, you might feel like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna be the bigger person, I'm gonna let this slide, I'll still be cool with them, whatever, like they tried to get at me but they didn't hold me down, I'm still gonna be cool with them. But 2 of spades or 2 of swords to me is a warning, because I see it come up in readings a lot of the time when Spirit is saying, look, if you don't do something about this situation, or if you don't end this particular thing, you're gonna have a tower moment. Like the universe is gonna have to step in and end it for you. The universe is gonna have to step in and remove that person from your life for you, or remove that situation from your life for you. So I feel like you might be in a really good mood because some truth was revealed, or something good came your way, and you might think, you know what, that person was not able to get at me, or that person wasn't able to stop this, so whatever, I'll be cool with them, I'll just let it slide. But no, like, you still need to have your boundaries, and you still need to distance yourself from people or situations that have been holding you back. Just because things are going well, and just because maybe somebody was trying to slow you down or block you in some way, but they weren't successful, just because they weren't successful, it doesn't mean that the coast is clear. Okay? And I don't necessarily feel that this person can get at you. Like, I don't think they have the ability to get at you, or to do further damage to you. I think it's very clear, Aries, that you're protected, that you're doing your thing, that you're not going to let anybody kind of slow down your vibe. I think that's very clear. The issue is that your energies are no longer compatible. And if you don't take the appropriate steps, there can be some kind of like explosion or fight, like a big fight or a big thing where it just kind of like you guys really, really part ways. And you'll have to let me know in the comments if anybody has had that experience in their life in any other situation. I know I have. I know as I was growing and maturing and having my awakening, there were certain friends that I just didn't vibe with anymore. And I tried to hold on because I felt, I've known them a long time. Or, it's okay, I'll just see them once in a while. But it got to a point where just out of nowhere, the littlest thing became a big blowout. And then the universe removed those people from my life. So you'll have to let me know if any of you have experienced that in your life. When you're trying to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, or you're trying to, make it work, or you're trying to be the bigger person, or be patient with where they are on their journey. But something in your gut is telling you this is not good energy for you. You need to listen to that little voice, okay? Otherwise, it's going to happen anyway, right? And some people say, you know what, I'd rather just let the universe rip off the Band-Aid. And if that's the case, then by all means, nothing wrong with that. But if you want to avoid that, then that's something that you're going to have to keep in mind as you're moving forward. Okay? It can also be for some of you, you're feeling the Two of Spades in a way where you're afraid. Like some really good news came in, some really big changes are happening, and now you're like, oh man, I'm scared to move forward. I'm scared. Like, what if I can't handle it? Look, if you weren't ready for these opportunities, they wouldn't be here now. So don't be afraid. If you get scared and if you start, slowing down, you're only sabotaging yourself. There's no need to sabotage yourself, your Aries. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Ooh, 9 of Diamonds. Isn't that nice? So 9 of Diamonds, if we were going to translate this in, tarot terms, it would be 9 of Pentacles or 9 of Coins. So whatever this blessing is, whatever this thing is that's coming in, it's also coming in with some financial goodness, I guess we'll say. Aries, I don't know why I'm getting this. I don't typically get this message with 9 of Pentacles, but I guess maybe it's applicable for some of you. I feel some of you have been trying to get vacation time approved that might be suddenly getting approved, or you've been trying to land a job with those kinds of benefits. Maybe you haven't had jobs like that before. Maybe you worked a lot of retail jobs or food service jobs, or jobs where you don't typically accrue time off. I guess some food service jobs you might, but maybe you've just kind of worked jobs where you didn't have sick days, or you didn't have a vacation time that you could request. And so I think some of you are either landing a job early in the week that actually has those kinds of benefits where you will earn vacation time and you will be able to take off vacation time. For other ones of you, I feel like you are, maybe you're passing some probation period and they're telling you, oh, you passed probation and you have 1 week vacation time or whatever. I just feel some of you, there's something happening with vacation time where you're looking into how you want to spend that time. Maybe you're going to take it sooner, maybe you're going to take it later, but I do feel some of you, for the first time in your life, You're either getting to do it this week, or you're starting to plan when you are going to do it, but for the first time in your life, to get to just kind of go away and like just enjoy yourself and enjoy your hard work and treat yourself on some kind of a trip that maybe you've never done before. And I think for a lot of you, this might be why even like you're laughing, like you're in such gratitude, you're laughing, because I feel that for some of you, this is like a dream come true that maybe other people take for granted, because you've really had to work really hard to be where you're at. So it's a very positive change. It's a very positive shift. For some of you, there could also be a secret admirer at play. Sometimes that's the case. With Nine of Pentacles, somebody might be watching you from afar because they're kind of intimidated by you a little bit. They think you're pretty special. They're not sure how to approach you, so they might be trying to kind of study you to get a better idea of, okay, well, how can I impress Aries? But not like Seven of Swords, where Seven of Swords is sneaky and wants to put on a mask. Not like that, like with better intentions, watching you, but with better intentions. Like, I really don't want to blow this. What are some things that we might have in common? What are some things that, you know, might be that we can talk about? So it's more with like with a good intentions, right? Seven of Swords, somebody's watching you and they're being sneaky, right? But Nine of Pentacles is somebody's watching you with like the intention of like really hoping for a future, or really wanting this to be a relationship, really wanting this to work, but trying to figure out, like, are you what you seem to be? Are you who you say you are? You know, what are some ways in which you guys might have things in common? It's a general reading, so it's going to happen in different ways for different ones of you. Let's go ahead and see what your money affirmation card is here, my darlings. And as always, I encourage you to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks they may resonate with you more than others. See what's happening here for you in terms of money. So what you have coming up here, my darlings, is patience, okay? So I encourage you to kind of take a look at the pictures on the cards and see what's jumping out at you, what's kind of speaking to you, what the symbols mean to you. Obviously, we have this, you know, meditating person here. It's very kind of makes me think of like, you know, Buddha. So there's that whole belief of Zen. But what's catching my eye more than that in the background are the blue stars. I mean, not the blue sky with the stars. So stars, for me, anytime I see stars, to me, that's like a sign where the universe is saying, listen to your intuition. You're being guided. You might not be 100% sure about what the steps are to take, but listen to your intuition. You're being guided. Just have faith and know that you're being inspired and you're being told what steps to take. Also, with obviously with the meditating, you know, meditation can be very helpful for some of you. Finding your Zen, finding your bliss in the meantime will make that waiting, you know, go by much, much faster. But again, I encourage you to see what's jumping out at you, what it says to you, and make it a little bit more personal. Your affirmation here is patience. I am patient, persistent, and disciplined in pursuing my goals. So I always say, when you write down an affirmation and put it in your own handwriting, it makes it more powerful. So make sure that you take advantage of that. Also, I would say it's really helpful to say the meditation out loud. First thing when you wake up, last thing at night when you go to bed, because those are the times that your brain is shifting from conscious to subconscious and vice versa. So it's a really good time to plant a thought so that it can become an automatic way of thinking, an automatic belief. You can say it as many times as you want throughout the day. You know, if you want to say it during the day, if you want to chant it, if you want to you know, incorporate it in some kind of meditation, by all means, please make it your own. But just a little helpful tip is, I have found that if you also do it first thing in the morning and last thing at night, it can be very helpful. I encourage you, Aries, to also watch the channeled messages for the month of December, as well as the love. We kind of touched on love a teensy bit in this reading because it came up, but I do the love readings separate, so there is a link in the description for the December love readings. Feel free to check those out. And private readings will be up soon, probably around the time this video is released, you'll be seeing the 2020 forecasts going up. So as those are going up, you know, the private reading calendar will open up as well. So keep an eye out for those. I thank you all so much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and I'm wishing you a fabulous week, Aries.